We're here with Glenn Allerton at the sixth round, the penultimate round of the Australian Superbike Championship at Phillip Island. Just having a word on Friday before he heads out for first practice. Glenn, if you could just take us through how the American experience was and how you enjoyed your time over there, who you spent time with, and if you got up close and personal with any of the GP bikes and GP teams.
Yeah, look, we just got back from America from racing at Laguna Seca, so it was a great experience for me and the team. The meeting itself was really good fun, but it didn't go the way we planned because I actually had a big accident in qualifying, big high side on someone else's oil, and it sort of put a halt to the rest of our meeting because I sort of, had a big high side over 200 k's an hour and it hurt my body, and then I tried to, get the bike back together and make sure that we could, continue the rest of the event. But we did the best we could with what we had in the end. But it was a great race meeting, and yeah, we, managed to see a few of the GP guys, and the race was really good. Casey rode really good in the race to win, and it was great to see for the Aussies. And yeah, so we, just got to refocus on, the rest of the racing here in Australia and try and make sure that we can finish the championship off strong. We're here at Phillip Island, and I'm looking forward to getting out on the track and putting our best foot forward and trying to win a couple of races, because now, with the points spread the way it is, basically all I can do is try to win races to catch up to Josh. There's a pretty close battle between me, Maxwell and Stouffer. And, but the ultimate goal is to win, and to get to that, we're going to have to, just win races. So from here on out, up and to Queensland, we've just got to try and win every race we go in.
Phillip Island hasn't been the happiest hunting ground for you on the BMW. Why is that exactly? You've certainly got the horsepower. Is it getting the grip to the ground? Have you made any strides in that area, or what's going to be your problem here this weekend to try and overcome the other boys?
Yeah, look, I think at the start of the year the problem was just getting the grip into the ground. We had a good run on the BMW last year around this track. The first round we came out and won both races. So, I actually really love the circuit. It's probably the best track you're ever going to ride on in the world. So it's just a matter of trying to get the best out of the bike, and because it's so fast, you got to make sure you got as much grip as you can possibly get on the side of the tyre, which a lot of tracks where you, say Eastern Creek, you sort of square the corners off, get the bike upright and drive it really hard. It's a different style of track, requires a little bit different setup. Here you've got to have the bike work really well on its side, so all the way over on its side at high speed, so there's a little bit of different setting up for that. But the boys have made the bike really good this year. We started off with a few problems because the bike's got more power than last year, and it feels like we've got less grip than what we had last year. So this year has been challenging in the way that I just don't feel like I've got grip to go forward. And the bike's a lot better now, and I think that by the end of this weekend we'll be able to see where we're at. But I think it's going to be positive.
And there's a new S1000 RR HP4 in the wings. Are you going to get one of those underneath you at all, and you see that's going to give you a stride forward, or you just champing at the bit to get one of those?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited about the new HP4. It looks brilliant. Lightweight wheels. It's got different modes of traction control. It's got a little bit more horsepower. The whole bike itself's a bit lighter. It's just a race version of what we've got, so I can't wait to get my hands on it. I think you'll see us racing later on in the year on one, because I think that official release date for the bike here in Australia is going to be sort of before the racing's over. The race season goes all the way to Christmas this year with the endurance events and stuff. So I think we'll definitely race it by the end of this year, and I'm mega excited. Can't wait to get my hands on it, and it's just going to be a little bit better than what we've got, and that's all we really need. We've been very close all year, and a few little refinements is all it's going to take for us to be on the top step.
So from that, it sounds as though you're going to be a starter at the 8 Hour this year. Is that right? Is that confirmed as yet? And do you know who you'll be racing with if you are?
Yeah, look, I think we'll be there for sure. I think BMW's expressed their interest in it. We've got a few other sponsors that want to do it. It's not confirmed yet, but we are setting up for it. Like we've been having meetings about how we'll run the structure, and the boys have been working on pit stop strategy and how we'll go about doing the pit stops to try and gain as much time in the pits as you can, because I had a look at some of the statistics of last year, and the winning team, which was Suzuki, were in the pits for 35 minutes last year throughout the 8 Hour event. I think there's a lot more time to be made up in the pits than there is on the track. Obviously you've still got to be fast on the track, but if you can make a clean pit stop every time, you can save yourself you know, a couple of minutes every time, then you're looking good. So I think the rider lineup will be confirmed. I don't think it's. I'm not allowed to say it. I already know, but it's not my place to say. I'd love to tell you, but I'm sure you'll find out. You know, within the next week or two.
No worries. All right. Good luck for the weekend.
Thanks.